Welcome everyone. I'm Alexander Mihalja, and today we have one of the industry leaders, Muhammad Kamil, VP of Engineering of Metafrodic Labs. Welcome, Muhammad. How are you doing today?
Thank you for having me, Alexander. It's good. It's good to be here. I'm doing good today.
Awesome, and I'm excited to have you in the podcast today, and I'm sure you're going to be of great value for the audience. Now, before we dive in, could you give us a quick overview of what Metafrodic Lab does?
So, Metafolic Labs is currently based in Pakistan. We are providing the services or the AI enablement in your mobile applications and in your. We have a mobile application development platform. We have product development read specifications, and we do provide the staff augmentation services. Based on that, we do provide, we have our own AI products in which we have enabled custom agents and services related to the AI enablement because we do believe in the AI first approach in this era.
Okay, that's really interesting. And basically, what was your background before starting this venture?
Okay. So basically, I started my career back in 2012 from just a web developer on the base on the PHP. So after having experience of different kind of development sites from different languages, I used to be the part of creating a different kind of softwares at that time for the task management tools, CRM. Basically, I have been expertise within the development of the ERP side as well, customized ERP, you can say. So, based on those experiences, I eventually started being migrated my career from development side to the project management side because I did my master's in project management. So I personally believe that being a developer, there is a huge gap in translating the customer needs into the technical aspect.
Right.
So I feel that gap very much because so I just want try to move from the development side to the project management side at that time. So I just had a very, you can say, luckily, I just found some, got into the startup community at that time back in 2016, 17. And then I moved towards having a different kind of experience with the Danny technologies and the sales of technologies. And then we just started the Metafrolic Labs back in 2023. I was just appointed as a VP of engineering at that time. So my task was to ensure that we are tech-enabled company. So we have to move ahead of time. At that time, the AI era has just started. So our approach was pretty much clear that we just need to get into the AI field to make our company and our region proud with the help of AI, I can say.
100%, yeah, I see. And for example, how would you describe your leadership philosophy today, and what does clarity over control mean in the real practice?
Okay. In all my experiences, I basically learned that leadership is not about giving the directions, it's about creating the directions, right? So you can say that you just need to create the leadership from defining the clear expectations. You have to be very, you can say, you have to be a mentor of your team. I have developed, you can say, more than 20, 30 teams in this 12 years of experience. I usually get into the consultancies at that time. So I pretty much have a lot of experience in developing teams. So I tried to that. You can say how many people I'm going to make is the real success for me. So defining the outcomes, not micromanaging them. When you're trying to make your leadership skills accurate, you are just not micromanaging them. You are just providing them the task. You are just providing them the ownership, the authority they want, and I believe that they are going to definitely perform the way you want.
Okay, makes sense. And for example, what inspired you to shift your focus from startups to consultancies? Because I think this is a very interesting one.
Okay. So, as I told you that I have been engaged with the startup industry and the newbies, small companies establishing at that time in Pakistan, because in Pakistan there is a boost in IT industry from 2016 to 2020. So there are a lot of companies has been developed, created, and they were trying to get the customers on board, and they are just getting stuck in the technological part. They do
Yeah,
know the sales part, but they have stuck in the technological part. So when I was just jumping, I just my mind that to translate the customer needs into the technical perspective, because our developers usually just know about, just have the technical skills. They don't have the business orientation mind. They don't know about, if I'm just creating the pricing scheme, how it is going to be reflect our customer side. So that's why I just decided that I need to provide those kind of consultancies to the companies so they can easily grab, and eventually their customers get the benefit of it. So
makes
this
sense.
is something which I think the consultancies comes in when you are willing to participate in translating the customers' outcomes and all those things.
Okay, but for example, looking back, what would you wish you've done differently in those early days?
Differently in starting days. At that time, I remember, I still remember that there was a era of the customization, and we usually do within the basic PHP, and I have expertise of different languages. So you can say on by getting into the different kind of ERPs and the customization softwares. I still remember that I have developed a freelance a small software for a company, for a small shops owner basically, and they still using it till after, you can say, 8 or 9 years. So that was
Yeah,
amazing thing that a pretty much old software is still be usable after 8 or 9 years. And he just called me that I just need to make an upgrade. And I told him that you are just need to provide me the royalty of that program because it was not that much costly at that time.
right, right. But I have a curiosity by then. So, what does it mean to adopt an AI first approach in product development, and how is it different from just adding AI as the future?
Oh, okay. I believe that AI is not just a feature; it is an architecture design, because AI is just being moved forward from data collections to intelligence generation and automation right now, because there are certainly different products being developed from a simple chats to then the agents, and now we are moving ahead with the time to agentic AI. So what can we make smarter today? What do you, being an engineering head or being knowledge of the sales side, I you just need to thought that I either you are going to make it a different thing, or are you going to make a smart thing today or not. A first approach doesn't start with the model, it starts with the questions. What decisions can we automate and what experiences can we personalize? This is the
Yeah.
baseline you need to start your day with when you are working with the AI first approach.
Okay, and basically you've led like two major AI first products, the Meter360.com and Botnest.ai. So could you share what these platforms do and what the problems they solve?
Okay, so Meter 360 is close. Even .NET AI is both are very close to my heart. You can say. Back in 2022, we started developing the Meter 360. It is an IoT-based platform for an automotive industry. It connects your computerized vehicles directly with the mobile applications, right?
Mhm.
So here in Pakistan, there is a lack of, you can say, the automotive education in the mechanical engineers, mechanic side. So what we have figured out are they don't have the computer scanner on every shop here. So what we do is we just provide them the OBD2 connector, and that is connectable with our own application, and that too it is in the localized languages. It can be in English, it can be in Urdu, it can be in Arabic. So that going to benefit our mechanics, and in the same time the vehicle owners can easily get their reports, digital reports, and the verified with the meter 360. It will going to minimize their lack of understanding what is happening in their cars. Being what we did is we have developed it as an aggregator model. So that meter 360 is all about the vehicle. A part of it, the botnest AI back in 2023, when the AI integration has just started, what we do is we have started the engine of creating the bots with the help of integrating the chat gpt, Gemini, and Claude, and all those things. What we do is we connect all those llms in one platform and make it encrypted and secure platform for the bots. Let's say if you just want to integrate a bot which is you largely available right now, but what differentiate us from others is that we are providing the end-to-end encryption from that, and we are providing the compliance and the security point of view. We have the memorization, self memorization enabled in our platform, which you can say the differentiated from others.
I see now. Okay. And basically, do you also believe working with constraints actually helps build stronger products or teams?
uh, you can say that I okay. Let me tell you a story. Back in 2023, when we just started the Metabolic Labs, I just got the a little budget to start with the development of two, three products. So what we do is, I was just amazed at how can I'm going to build two, three products with this budget. So what I do is, I just hired two, three peoples and started one product with the one people, with the one person, one developer at a time. So I think this makes me realize that you cannot limit your brain, your thoughts with your money. You have a lot of constraints in your uh, organization or in your life. But what you do is you just need to develop the lean teams that were extremely focused on how to prioritize the features, working with a tough environment. You just need to balance your vision and ambition with the efficiency. uh, I think that those were the tough days with working with a few peoples on the multiple products. But I think those days was really, you can say, most amazing days of my life, that I really enjoyed working with a small team and working on highly important products at that time.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And also, how do you did you manage like to maintain the transparency and trust while leading through change?
Okay, the change, that is something I guess, that is change is only the constant. Everyone knows about it. So recently we had a time to restructure and reorganize the metabolic labs, uh, because a new clients and new projects are currently taking up the chart. So what we are, my task is to reorganize everything, restructureize everything, define everyone's JD, everyone's responsibilities, and all those things. That is a difficult task for me, because it takes that is something which want you to take the tough decision of your life, and you need to say goodbye to some fellows, and you just need to make sure that your culture and sustainability and performance doesn't hurt with these kind of things. I believed the transparency, empathy, as I told you, and accountability is the key part of your leadership skill. I think redefining everything in your organization is a bit a difficult task for me, for related to make your colleagues, your employees a bit more, you can say, confident with their work and more loyal to you within these tough times.
Okay, you see. And that's super interesting. But for example, I'm curious when you look at how your team delivers that experience day to day, how much of it like relies on manual workflows versus automated systems right now, like with the wave of AI?
Okay, in our organization, usually teams are using the both the manual things and the automatic workforce as well. So in my journey in my day-to-day responsibilities, I usually sit with the teams and mentor them towards using the automation things and encouraging them to automate their tasks and how they can use the AI, not using the misusing of AI. So I think every developers these days are just using the AI for their own perspective, but they are not following the its you can say the larger vision of using the AI. They are just doing their daily tasks and fixing those errors or micro errors, the console errors of the AI, but they are not using it for the whole purpose to minimize that time and increase their you can say productivity with the help of AI. This is the most thing which I'm seeing the missing in this generation, that people are just using the AI to fixing their errors rather than using it for their bigger visions.
Yeah, so just using as a high level, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And for example, since you're right in the middle of this market every day, what are you noticing like that others might be missing?
If you're talking about the recent trends, I think there are certain things the AI has, the people are missing with the, when we are developing the AI kind of products with the help of AI. The feature of AI is not replacing the human; it is about amplifying human decision making. So there are certain co-pilots are already there. There are agents replacing the repetitive tasks. There are MCPs and shift towards a connected AI ecosystem. I think building trust through explainable outputs, in which the ethical AI and transparency create a visible change in the people mindset, because still people think that AI is not an ethical way to do certain things, and that's why in many regions AI is not getting adopted in the way it has to be. So the leadership, even the leadership, has to adopt the AI in their decision making, because it is the core part these days. If you are not willing to adopt the AI, and sooner or later you are going to be beneath the time of that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And this is the exactly nuance that most people don't see until it's too late. Because we always say the market whispers before it shouts, and the best founders act during that whispers, right? Yeah. And for example, how can developers better understand and fulfill customer needs behind just delivering tasks?
Okay, as I told you that in the universities, they are not training the developers and training them to learn the coding side or the languages, coding languages. That's it. But in the market, I just find the gap that people need to learn about how the business works, because the entrepreneurship is something just everyone should learn about it. Uh, you need to know that how the business works, even if you are not going to do the business in even in the future, but at least you should know about the pros and cons of doing the business, about the cycle itself, because it is not just, if you are just developing a few cycles or few features within a certain system of the client needs, and you don't know about how it is going to work and how it is going to make the revenue for our client, you cannot make it user friendly until you know about it.
Yeah,
So I
right, right.
want every developer to think beyond the task which has assigned to it.
Hmm.
I usually mentor my team, the leads, even the developers, and all those persons around me, that think beyond your task. Until then, you are not supposed to do something better in your life.
Right, makes sense. And now, looking at the broader industry, what are the most exciting AI trends that you are seeing shaping the future of business and technology today?
I think in the current era, as you see that the AI agents are taking too much space right now. I recently got a chance to visit Amsterdam for the World Summit AI held in October. So what we see that is the AI agents are getting too much space in the industry. But I think creating AI agents is not the only solution for the industry. The next big thing is coming up in as a AI agentic AI. You need to work upon on it, and you need to use the AI for decision making, not just
Yeah.
getting the information of it. You just need to use it for decision making, actionable items, so that it's going to have you help in your features.
Right, right, makes sense. And for example, if a founder in your space asked you for the advice on scaling to the next level, what would you tell them to focus first? In this in one sentence.
Okay. Uh, I think being a leadership style, I want everyone should build people, not just products, because in many organizations they are just investing on their skills. They just want to work on the different languages and all those things, but they are not mentoring the people employing in their organizations. So I just want to invest in your people rather than in your products and all those things. And for the technical skills, I think AI will keep evolving faster than we expect. But the real difference will always be the people who can adopt, collaborate, and think creatively with the AI. Because you can create skills with recently AI. In the near future there will be going to be a different thing, maybe some sort of a next AI generation AI. But the people who are going to use it, adopt it, you just need to invest on that thing.
Right, I love that, yeah. And this is it echoes to what we've seen in the market. The companies that stay laser focused on their like ideal client profile and channel clarity usually outperform those like chasing trends by 3-4x in revenue efficiency. And this is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and basically, before we wrap up, I'm curious about what's on the horizon. So, when you look at Metafrolic Labs' journey over the next few years, what possibilities excite you the most?
Okay. So what's next for us at Metaflower is incredibly exciting. You can say we are doubling down our vision to become an AI first product innovation company, not just building tools, but building intelligent ecosystem that help businesses make faster, smarter, and more human decisions. Because AI is not, you can say, without humanizing that AI, you cannot just expecting that the decision is not going to be the realistic. On broader level, we are shaping Metafolic Labs into a place where AI creativity and business strategy intersect, a hub where companies can experiment, co-build, and scale with emerging technologies. Personally, what excites me most is mentoring the next generation of builders, leaders inside our organization. We are fostering our culture, just about, you can say, just curious, experimental, and impact driven. Because future isn't just about AI replacing effort; it's about amplifying human potential through AI.
Yeah, right, 100%. And for example, if I gave you right now an extra $1 million for growth, where would you allocate it?
For the growth,
Yeah,
okay. For myself, I would like to see my, you can say, next thing is going to be the product growth side. I'm looking for enhancing my journey towards the sales, towards the marketing and being a product growth expert, because everyone is developing the products and everyone is driving the sales towards it. But being from the technical sides towards generating the revenue of those products is a bit different connection, because being your product is your baby. So what you know do have to do is you just need to park your baby towards the revenue generation model. So I think in the next thing, I'm going to work towards the growth market, in implementing a few things which can innovate the revenue generation of our platforms and all those things.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. And for listeners who want to learn more or potentially work with Metaphoric Labs, what's the best way to get in touch?
You can just get in touch with me on the LinkedIn. We have a LinkedIn page of the Metabolic Labs, and myself under the Mohammed Kamil. You can connect us at Mohammed.kamil at metabolicslabs.com. And you can, if you are just trying to apply for any convenient job, you can just drop your resume at HR at Metabolic Labs, or you can
Perfect.
even contact us at info at Metabolic Labs.
Great. Perfect. That's great. And thanks for joining me today, Muhammad, and for this amazing podcast session. And for anyone listening, make sure to check out Metaphoric Labs socials below in the description because this episode was packed with value and I can't wait to see what you build next.
Thank you so much. I like that. Thank you.
Great. See you in the next episode then.
Take care. Bye bye.